Hi, and welcome to IS 285 this term. My name is Brian Orr, and I will be your professor for Routers and Switches 1. As you already know, this course is housed in Blackboard, but since Herzing is a Cisco Academy, we have access to some really great resources that you will find on the Cisco Networking Academy website. Each of you should have already received an email welcoming you to the Cisco Networking Academy. Be sure to check your Herzing email. This email contains instructions on how to set up your Academy account. In this welcome video here, I am going to show you how to access the various materials that you will be using throughout this course. For IS 285, we will actually have two course sites on the Cisco Networking Academy. The first site will be linked to the Introduction to Networks textbook, and the second site will be linked to the Routing and Switching Essentials textbook. So once you have logged in, as you can see I'm logged in here, scroll down and look for our classes, which are titled IS 285-7 Intro to Networks and IS 285-7 Routing and Switching Essentials. Notice that you will also see the term and the year. And in order to access the course materials, you need to click on one of the courses. As you progress through IS 285, when you come to the Academy in order to access learning materials, you will choose the course that corresponds to the textbook that you are currently working in. So, for example, if you need to access the learning materials for the Introduction to Networks textbook, then you will go into the course titled IS 285-7 Intro to Networks. Okay, so let's see what that course looks like. After clicking on a course title, you will be taken inside the course. Now inside the Academy course, you will see a lot of stuff that we will not be using. Academy course sites are designed to completely house a course, but we use Blackboard for this purpose. So the only items that you will need to access are the course materials, which are accessed by clicking on Launch Course, and the student resources. These two items can be found in the middle of the web page. At this point, I'm going to click on Launch Course to show you what the course materials look like. These materials will be your primary resource for reading and learning about the concepts and skills that are covered in IS 285. Once you click on the course, you can then click on an image to begin. Okay, and then at this point, you'll see the various chapters that correspond to the chapters in the textbook. Chapter 0 is just an introduction to the course itself. But if you click on Chapter 1, you'll see the various sections in that chapter that are listed. And keep in mind, for any given chapter, you may have to hit a down arrow in order to see all of the sections. Okay, so each week you'll go through the materials for the textbook chapters that have been assigned. Now, in order to do this, you'll click on the first section. So in this instance, it's section 1. Okay, and you'll want to make sure that you're in the correct chapter. Just for demonstrating purposes here, I'm going to use chapter 1. Okay, and then you'll proceed slide by slide while being sure to read each slide to take advantage of the interactive materials. Okay, so once you click on section 1, you'll see the first thing there is topic 1.1. You click on it, and you'll see the very first slide is 1.0.1.1. You'll click on it. Okay, so you'll want to go through each slide while being sure to read each slide and take advantage of any of the interactive materials. Once you navigate to this first slide, you can then use the arrow buttons in the bottom right corner in order to navigate through the entire chapter slide by slide. Okay, so at this point I'm going to wrap up this welcome video, but be sure that you take a few minutes to get comfortable with navigating through the course materials.